Hi, I'm Chanel, and I'm with Raintree Media Group here at the 2018 Western Conservative Conference, and I'm standing with the one and only
Wayne Allyn Root, War.
Oh my gosh, and we're so excited to have him today. So what are you expecting from the conference?
Well, first of all, I've got my panel sessions today, but tonight I'm your gala keynote speaker at the dinner tonight. And, I was born for the name War because I think we're in a battle for our survival. Conservatives and liberals are at war with each other, and the nation is horribly divided. And we're not going to survive unless we fight as hard as they do. And, I'm the guy who, from day one, for the first day he announced for president, said Donald Trump is your next president of the United States, the first day. And I knew it because I knew we needed a candidate who was, like me, New Yorker, combative, aggressive, in your face, but also entertaining, kind of wild and crazy. Boring doesn't work. You can't sell your political beliefs boring. It's got to be passionate. It's got to be evangelical zeal. It's got to be wild enthusiasm. You can't sell young people by being boring and staid and talking about taxes all day. It doesn't work. So Donald and I have the same mindset. You got to be different. You got to be wild. You got to be unique. And you got to always be enthusiastic.
Yes, I agree. What do you think about the omnibus bill that he just signed?
Huge mistake by Donald Trump. Biggest mistake of his presidency. And I just did the math. Since the day he announced, I've written 300 columns and commentaries at all the top conservative websites in the world, including Fox News, where I'm a regular, right? Mm-hmm. And all 300 were, I love Donald Trump. Donald Trump's the greatest. Donald Trump will be the president. Now that he is the president, he'll be the greatest president. He is the greatest president. And now I wrote my first negative column about him that comes out tomorrow. That it was a huge mistake, that someone whispered in his ear, his advisors are idiots, they're morons, they don't know what they're doing, they don't know what they're saying. If they convinced him it was okay to sign that bill, they signed his own impeachment warrant, because there's a chance that he killed the enthusiasm of the conservative base. Now, I'm going to try and make sure that doesn't happen, but if it gets rid of 2% of the voters, that's enough to turn it from Republican to Democrat. And if the House turns Democrat, they will vote for his impeachment because they're crazy. So Trump made a huge mistake. All he had to do was veto that bill yesterday, and everything would be great with his base. His base, that's all that matters. The base, the base, the base. Sound like a musician, right? The base, everything that matters in life is your base. And the rest of the world doesn't matter. Who cares what a liberal thinks? Trump didn't win because of one liberal vote. Why do you care what they think?
Yeah.
Always make the base happy. And he blew it yesterday for the first time ever. Now, can he come back? Yeah. Donald Trump's the comeback kid.
That's what I was going to ask
If
you.
Bill Clinton could be the comeback kid, Donald Trump could be the comeback kid. So he'll come back. The real budget is September. And he's going to have to put on a fireworks display in September to win back conservatives. And I'm betting he will. I'll always bet on Donald Trump.
Yeah.
But he definitely let us all down yesterday. No question about it.
Just from your viewpoint, what advice would you give to millennials wanting to get involved in politics?
Well, look, the only advice I give millennials, I'm not wanting to get involved in politics. Great, get involved in politics, but you got to get involved on the right side of politics. And I just look at it this way. I homeschooled my kids, and my daughter graduated top for class at Harvard University, homeschooled. And that's in Las Vegas, where I live, which has the worst public school system in the United States of America. 50 out of 50 states is Nevada. Las Vegas is the worst in Nevada. And my kid winds up at Harvard University, graduating top for class. And I always tell her this story. I always tell her, if the professor came to you and said, I'm going to give everyone in the class a C. If you deserve an A, you're getting a C. If you deserve an F, you're getting a C. It doesn't matter. No matter how hard you work or how little you work, you're all getting a C. What would happen to the classroom? And she says, well, I wouldn't have performed if that was the case. Why would I study and give up? Why would I'd rather go party, right? If I'm going to get the same C. And the whole classroom would devolve into failure, right? The only reason anyone ever gets an A is because they have a chance to become a doctor, a lawyer, a millionaire business person. That's why people study hard, give up partying, give up pot, give up booze, give up getting a girl pregnant at the age of 16. They do the right things so they could be rich and successful in America someday. Capitalism works. And if you take that away and give everyone a C, it doesn't work anymore. So I challenge all those students. Guess what Obama did? Guess what Hillary wanted to do? Give everyone a C, whether they worked or not. That's liberalism. Everybody gets a C, even if you failed, and even if you're brilliant and you get an A, you get a C. Then no one will ever work again. So kids have to understand that isn't fair. When they talk about fairness, nothing is more unfair than not rewarding people for good performance and good behavior. You got to come to our side. We got the right side. We're the side, my dad 50 years ago taught me the Republican Party is not the party of the rich. It's the party of anyone who ever hopes to be rich or hopes their kids become rich. That should be the message of the Republican Party. Who doesn't want to be rich someday? That's what America's about, man.
Yeah, competition.
Right, competition, performance, mobility, and not happiness, but the pursuit of happiness. No one guarantees you $1 million. They guarantee if you're talented enough, you're skilled enough, smart enough, creative enough, sharp enough, you can make $1 million. But no one guarantees it. That's what makes America so great.
Yeah.
You know where they guarantee fairness? Cuba, where everyone has equal misery.
Well, there you guys have it. Thank you so much for joining us
My
today.
pleasure. Thank you.
That was very
Keep
informative.
spreading the good news.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.